Have you ever wondered what lurks outside your door when you're not looking? It's a question that's likely crossed your mind as you've settled down for the night. The world outside your home left to its own devices? Well, thanks to the advent of doorbell cameras, we now have the ability to peek into the world that exists just beyond our threshold. These handy little devices serve as our eyes when we're not around or when we're tucked safely within our homes, oblivious to the happenings outside. They capture the mundane. The delivery guy dropping off a package, a neighbor walking their dog, the occasional squirrel scampering across your porch. But every now and then, they capture something that's a bit more unsettling. Today we're diving into the world of the weird and the eerie as we explore 5 disturbing videos caught on doorbell cameras. Each of these clips presents a story that's sure to send a shiver down your spine, a reminder that sometimes reality can be stranger and scarier than fiction. Our first tale, fittingly named The Unseen Intruder, brings us to a home nestled in the heart of winter. A fresh blanket of snow has painted the world white, the perfect canvas for footprints to tell their story. But here's where things get strange. The doorbell camera catches a series of footprints appearing in the snow leading right up to the front door. The eerie part? There's no one in sight. No figure to match the footprints, no shadow, no sign of life. Just the silent imprints appearing one by one, as if an invisible entity decided to pay a visit. You might think of logical explanations, perhaps the camera glitched, maybe it was a trick of the light. But the footprints are clear, the sequence of events captured in high definition, leaving no room for denial. We're left with a chilling mystery. Footprints in the snow but no person in sight, a chilling mystery for sure. What could be more unsettling than an unexpected midnight visitor? Picture this. A quiet neighborhood, houses bathed in the soft glow of street lamps, where the only sound to break the silence is the occasional hoot of an owl. It's the kind of night when everyone is tucked away in their beds, the world outside forgotten. But then, something stirs. It's not a gust of wind rustling the leaves, nor the scurrying of a nocturnal creature. It's something out of place. A figure emerges from the shadows, a person dressed in a disturbing clown costume. The figure is just standing there, lurking outside someone's door. The time? Exactly midnight. The doorbell camera captures every detail of this eerie tableau. The clown's garish outfit seems to mock the tranquil night. The painted face, frozen in a grotesque grin, is illuminated in the camera's infrared light, giving it a surreal and chilling appearance. The figure doesn't move, doesn't make a sound, just stands there, staring at the camera, at the house, at the unseen occupants inside. The homeowners, safe inside their house, are oblivious to the midnight visitor. It's not until the next morning when they review the footage that they discover the clown's unsettling presence. Their reaction is one of shock and disbelief, a skin-crawling realization that while they slept, a creepy clown figure was just a few feet away from their doorstep. They report the incident to the local police, share the video on social media, hoping to identify the midnight visitor. The video goes viral, with people expressing their fear and concern. Some are fascinated, others are horrified, but all agree on one thing: it's a sight that sends chills down their spine. It seems that, in this digital age, even the sanctity of our homes is not immune to the bizarre and the unexplained. As technology progresses, it continues to peel back the layers of our world, exposing the strange and disturbing events that occur when we least expect them. A sight that would send chills down anyone's spine, a midnight visitor no one would want. Have you ever heard knocks when no one is at the door? A question that might unsettle the bravest among us, for it is the premise of our third video, aptly titled The Phantom Knock. In this footage, the doorbell camera captured a series of knocks, steady and persistent, echoing in the silence of the night, yet the lens revealed a front porch as vacant as a ghost town. No visitor, no wayward pet, not even a rogue gust of wind. Just the door and the knocks that seemed to emanate from nowhere. This occurrence, as chilling as it was not a one-time event. Over the course of several nights, the phantom knock returned, each time leaving the homeowner more unnerved. The knocks were never followed by a voice, nor were they accompanied by any other sign of human or animal presence. It was as if an unseen entity had taken a liking to this particular door. The homeowner, initially skeptical, began seeking answers. Could it be a glitch in the doorbell camera? An investigation ruled out any technical faults. Could it be neighborhood pranksters? Surveillance from surrounding nights showed no signs of human activity. Could it be something paranormal? Well, that's a question that's harder to answer. As we delve into the realm of the unexplained, we must consider that sometimes there are phenomena that defy our understanding. The phantom knock, eerily consistent and inexplicably sourceless, is one such phenomenon. It's a reminder that the world is full of mysteries, and that our doorbell cameras might be capturing more than just the comings and goings of the physical world. The homeowner's reaction to the phantom knock ranges from fear to curiosity to a peculiar sense of acceptance. After all, if the phantom knock meant harm, it had plenty of opportunities. Yet all it did was knock. A knock with no knocker, a mystery that remains unsolved. As we move forward, remember this tale. The next time you hear a knock at your door, think of the phantom knock. Who knows what mysteries your own doorbell camera might unveil? What if a shadow was all that was captured on camera? Imagine, in the dead of night, your doorbell camera triggers an alert. You wake up expecting to see a late-night delivery or perhaps a stray animal, but what you find is far more chilling. A figure, shrouded in darkness, passing by your door. No discernible features, no identifiable traits, just a shadow. This is the tale of the fourth video, the shadowy figure. The homeowner, let's call him John, was understandably shaken. He'd received alerts before, often for benign reasons. A passing car, a curious raccoon, or even a gust of wind. But this was different. This was a shadow with form. A silhouette with substance, yet no visible source. It was as if an invisible person had walked right by his door. John reviewed the footage over and over, trying to make sense of what he was seeing. The figure seemed to move with purpose, not aimlessly like you'd expect from a random shadow. It was as if someone was there, yet they weren't. Friends and neighbors offered their theories. Some suggested it could be a glitch in the camera, a trick of the light, or an optical illusion. Others thought it might be someone in a stealth suit like those used by the military. A few even whispered about the supernatural, a ghost perhaps. John reached out to the manufacturer of the doorbell camera, hoping they could offer some explanation. They were just as baffled as he was. The camera was functioning perfectly, and there were no signs of malfunction or interference. This incident remains unexplained to this day. The shadowy figure never returned and no similar occurrences have been reported. It's one of those mysteries that lingers in the back of your mind, a chilling reminder that sometimes the things we can't see are the most disturbing of all. A shadow with no source, an eerie presence indeed. How would you react to an uninvited guest? Let's venture into our final video, a chilling tale titled, The Uninvited Guest. This story begins on an ordinary evening, when an unexpected visitor decided to make an appearance. A nondescript individual, identity concealed by the cloak of darkness, approached the doorstep. Their intentions? Unknown, but their actions spoke volumes. They began to jostle the doorknob aggressively, trying to gain unauthorized entry. The homeowner, alerted by the disturbance, was thrown into a state of fear and uncertainty, their sanctuary under threat by this faceless invader. Now imagine yourself in the homeowner's shoes. The sanctity of your home is being violated. What do? Well, our homeowner decided to take things into their own hands. Swiftly, they contacted the authorities while trying to remain as quiet as a mouse. Every minute felt like an eternity, their heart pounding like a drum echoing through the silent night. As the sirens wailed in the distance, the uninvited guests ceased their attempt, disappearing into the darkness from whence they came. The authorities arrived, but the intruder was long gone. The aftermath was a shaken homeowner, a violated sanctuary, and a mystery that hung in the air, as dense as the night itself. The tale of the uninvited guest serves as a chilling reminder of the vulnerabilities we may overlook in our daily lives. An uninvited guest that left more questions than answers. In the end, these videos serve as a chilling reminder of the unseen events that transpire right at our doorstep. The unseen intruder, the midnight visitor, the phantom knock, the shadowy figure, the uninvited guest. These are not just eerie tales, but stark realities. They underscore the need for vigilance and the value of a simple tool like a doorbell camera. Remember, your doorbell camera could be the silent sentinel that keeps you informed and safe, a witness to the mystery that unfolds in your absence.